Can you just sort of break down for us over what you've seen the first 5 games between Max and then Gio specifically?
Yeah, I think, both those guys offer leadership abilities, capabilities. They've both made plays in different parts and all that sort of thing. I like being around both those guys. They bring a little bit different aspects to the game from their perspective, but both of them kind of stayed the course and understand that they're trying to get better each and every day, and they've done a really good job of that.
On their play specifically on the field, what sort of difference have you seen? Because I know there's some uncertainty still with Gio's ability or his health and those kinds of things.
Yeah, I think you evaluate. Once they're on the field, you evaluate it moving forward and stuff like that. But both those guys have had ups and downs. They'd be the first to tell you that. And it's just like offensively, we just need to be more consistent along the way. And I'd say they say the same thing, both of them.
Front row on the left.
Yeah, Jeremiah Hallway with
Jeremiah.
Ask you about the run game. Of course, Devon June had shown a lot of flashes out of the depth chart. I know Benjamin Hall, they kind of split the carries the other day or a couple weeks ago against Clemson.
Right.
Where do you kind of see that room right now? And I guess from a productivity standpoint, what are some things that you kind of see that you look at and you say, maybe this can change, just kind of get more, yards per carry potentially?
Yeah, I think first of all, I really like the room. I think we're very versatile in that room. We got a couple guys that offer different strengths and weaknesses and things like that. And secondly, I like the room because they work their tail off each and every day. As far as getting more yards per carry, it's just like it's a microcosm of everything else. Everybody needs to do their job just a little bit better, communicate just a little bit better. And they would be the first to say that they need to do their job just a little bit better. So I need to do my job better. Everybody needs to do their job just a little bit better each and every day, and then you'll start seeing the results. Like we want to see the results on the scoreboard, you'll start seeing results on yards per carry if that's what your main goal is.
Yeah, and then to follow up on that with June and with Hall, how do you kind of see their games, I guess, kind of complementing each other, since they kind of have been, I guess, getting similar looks, how do you kind of see their games complement?
I think, that's a good question. Juju's still a freshman, so he hasn't seen he hadn't been to many circuses and fairs that Ben's been to, and he's seen a little bit more. So just the experience aspect, I think, gives Ben some different aspects in the protections and run keys and things like that Juju has.
Front row, far left out.
Freddie, Adam Smith in South Carolina. People aren't happy about the production on offense, obviously. I know you know that. To what extent have you all talked about, looked at, thought about changing who's calling the plays offensively?
That's never been brought up, never been discussed. But I think we always look to see how we can get better each and every day that we go out to practice, and each day each game day and all that kind of stuff. We come out and reevaluate things and go from there. So there's of course things I could have done better. I think we can say that all the way down the line, but sometimes you just got to keep your head down and go to work and try to get better.
Front row on the right here, Coach.
Hey, Coach, Grant Sasser, Turtles on the side. Speaking of the offensive line, production and run blocking has been inconsistent throughout the season. How much of that has been due to trying to find the right pieces to go on the offensive line, as well as the injuries throughout the year?
Well, that's always the case every year. You deal with injuries and things like that. You make the best of the situation that you have. But when you start talking about the game of football with 11 people having to be on the same page, communicate on every play, of course it starts up front, but it also has to do with other positions as well. So everybody has a hand in all the problems. But here's the beauty of football is we're all problem solvers. So we each and every day, each and every week try to solve the problems that present itself. And those guys want to be more consistent, just like I want to be more consistent, just like running backs want to be more. Everybody wants to be more consistent. Now it's just a matter of doing it.